Thank you, everybody, for joining me on my Knack 2 mini adventure there. We are now going to check out a little Destiny 2 right from the get-go. Obviously, I've streamed a little bit of the beta, and I did an early review. But this is the final. This is my own copy to take a look at and to play through again. And I'll do another sort of more full review after I've played it out in the wild with other people. But we're starting right from scratch here. This is my first time that I've been able to sit down with this copy of Destiny 2 in my house on a PS4 Pro, taking a look at it on a 4K screen, and sort of in my own environment. And I'm glad that you are here to join me with this. So let's see. So I'm starting with my Destiny 1 character. I'd never had the chance to make my Destiny 1 character that amazing or that powerful, because I have so many other titles that I have to take a look at. But I did okay. Did some pretty epic stuff with my Warlock, my Batwing. So here he is, and let's start Destiny 2 as my character. But of course, it's not going to be as powerful as it was in the first Destiny. Beautiful game. Welcome, Patrick. Welcome, Gary, Adrian, Spencer, Devset, Beliaz. I think we're going to do another stream of something else.
If you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Later this afternoon, but let's take a look at
is the easiest thing I'll do all
Destiny
day.
2.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense system.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm.
Nope.
What are
It
the
ain't just the
Scepters telling us?
storm.
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not...
Nathan Fillion is amazing. What a treasure that guy is. I met him once very briefly at the same hotel that we were both staying at in Comic-Con, and he was a nice fellow, but also a little guarded, because I'm sure everybody in the world wants to talk to him at Comic-Con.
Hang on!
Yeah, let me know how the audio mix is. I've got the music on still, because there hasn't been an option to turn it off yet, so... You bought this because I coughed twice. Awesome. I hope you've been enjoying it. Vince, it's a beautiful game, man. I wouldn't qualify it as the best shooter I've ever played yet. But I haven't sunk my... I'm going to sink 40, 50 hours into this thing, and then I'll be able to adequately convey my sort of final thoughts on this sucker. It is gorgeous, and it's ambitious, and it's big, and it is lovely. I haven't played Battlefront 2 yet, Vince. Come on, man. You're putting me in a hard spot here. And remember how awesome Doom was? And can you guys believe we're going to be able to play Doom on the Switch on the go? What a world! Music is a little higher than my voice. Hey, Fred. Okay, I will... I think I'm going to knock the music out if I can. I don't even know if I can. So we're not even thinking about the music. It is absolutely gorgeous in this game, though. What a presentation. Just beautiful.
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember I told you that you fly too fast. Forget I said that. Fly fast.
This is wild seeing the character, because I obviously have played the beta and I played through my my Bungie playthrough for my pre-review, but I didn't get my character, and it's wild to see my Destiny 1 character in this game. And they did a cool thing. I didn't broadcast any of it, but they sort of etched in sort of portraits of important memories and milestones and players I was with during those milestones as part of the loading lead up to starting the adventure, which was clever. Nice job, Bungie. Rayman Legends is amazing on the Switch. It's amazing in general. And I know that people are being picky with... I have to invert and I turn the music off. So, audio, game volume. Oh, I may not be able to turn them muted. Okay. Oh, I see. It mutes it, but it doesn't kill it. We'll find out. And then look controls, we want inverted. There we go. We are good. Cool. Yes, I'm an invert. What the hell was I talking? Oh, Rayman Legends. I know people are quibbling about the fact that it's not actually the definitive edition on the Switch, because it doesn't have all of the content, and it runs really well, but it might not run as well as it does on a PS4 or something like that. But it's frackin' impressive when you're playing it on the go. Gorgeous game.
This doesn't make sense. The Cabal conquer systems by blowing up planets.
I'm gonna have more thoughts on Rayman Legends because I'm gonna be playing a lot of Switch. On my, I've got, I don't know, good 8 hours of travel coming up in the next couple days, so I'll be playing a lot of Switch on the road. I'm going to force myself to put away my Metroid and my 3DS and play more Switch. So this is the fourth time I've played through this, I think.
Hey, you two, give me a sec.
Okay, how's it going?
Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me?
Beautiful.
I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
I like that Cade can just keep a sense of humor in the face of such awful tragedy. They need that kind of resilience.
Over here, Warlock.
Many affected parts of the world right now.
From there, it will lead you through the hangar to the plaza. I'll take care of these people. If the Cabal want
yeah, this is PS4 Pro streaming. It looks pretty, guys. Looks super pretty. I hope the stream looks good, sounds good. Keep me posted, okay? I'm reading the chat as we go. One thing I've noticed about playing action twitchy shooters like this, though, is that it gets hectic and intense, and sometimes my speech drops out for a second, my chatter, and it's hard for me to read. But I got some shooting to do. I got bad guys to dispose of. I played almost every second of the campaign in my early playthrough, so it's kind of tough. I mean, I've wanted to go back and play as a Warlock anyways. I played as a Titan and as a Hunter in my previous playthroughs. So, right, this is my fourth time playing this because I played it at the pre-E3, my first hands-on, and then I played it with the beta, and then I played it with the pre-review. And so this is my fourth real time, but it is tough to go back after you've leveled up and got the cool weapons and the, all the abilities and stuff. And now I'm such a wimp. Although I'm not a wimp yet. I'm about to become a wimp. If anybody that has seen the opening stages of Destiny 2 will know what I'm talking about. God, it's gorgeous. How's that 1080p stream looking? One of my favorite things about the PS4 Pro. I don't know if maybe they upgraded the original PlayStation 4 so you could output at 1080p on a stream. I'm not sure. Enjoy that, gentlemen. Boom. Yes. So cool. I think I won't go looking at every nook and cranny for little secrets. I think I'm gonna just try to get to the end as fast as I can and show you guys the
Look
farm.
at the size of that thing.
And then
Must be their mansion.
EDZ, I think, is probably as far as we'll be able to get today. But let's see. Epic. Cool.
They're not just assaulting the tower. Look at the Traveler.
Look at the Traveler. It's getting hammered. Hold on. What is it? I tapped twice. Oh, yes. Sorry. Getting my bearings, guys. There we go.
Alright.
Okay, my ghost keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Cora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
Nice.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people
Lance
at any
Reddick
cost.
is such a badass.
The Traveler.
Love that
What is
guy's voice.
thing they're attaching to it?
Go revive Maddie the drummer. Boom. Oh, Marty the drummer.
These Red Legion are well trained, but we are better. We will hold this line until the last civilian is safely away.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, jeez. Wow.
Don't let them pass the gate. Evac shuttles are back there.
Woo! That feels so good. It's a little different than Knack. This is an epic opening. No doubt about it. I can tell why they wanted to show it off. Like, it feels so constructed for its cinematic opulence. It's just wonderful.
We hold here the command
You
ship
suckers.
externalized.
Let's go. Give me some glowing orb things. Give me that. Gimme. Gimme. Up, fellas. Oh. Uh-oh. Yikes! Oh!
More Red Legion! Show them what Guardians are made of!
Yikes! Yikey doodle. Alright, here we go. Man, this could play on an IMAX screen. It's so gorgeous. I will read some comments in a moment. Woo! I love shooting the Cabal. Alright.
Zavala, the last of the shuttles is away. But the speaker, he never made it.
Nice.
I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
There we go. Where do I go?
Get to the speaker.
Probably
Ooh,
should catch up to Ikora.
Yeah, let's go to Cora. Alright. You guys all get this game? Where do we stand on Destiny 2? Who's got this sucker? What have people got to say about it? Just gonna read a couple comments here. Stream looks great. PS4 rules from Fred. This does look badass. It's super badass. Destiny isn't on the list of games enhanced, ready for Xbox One X. Yeah, very interesting about that. I don't know what the reasoning is behind there. I don't think so, dude. I have that list open right in front of me. I haven't picked up a shooter since Titanfall 2 on PS4. Might grab this. Yeah, when Vince brought up best shooter of all time, I certainly think of Titanfall 2, man. That game is ridiculous. I just had to delete it off of the hard drive because I had to make room for a bunch of new PS4 games to come in. But that game is amazing. If you haven't played Titanfall 2, you're missing out. It's incredible.
No more from us, and you will find no mercy in
there
me.
She goes. Man.
Zavala.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
Boom. I think one of the underrated shooters of lasted a while has been the original Wolfenstein for Machine Games. And I can't wait for Wolf 2, man. That game looks great. In terms of just pure shooter type carnage, especially from a single player standpoint. And Doom was insane. I don't know if you guys played that. Doom from Bethesda last year. It was so fun. One thing is for sure, we do not have a shortage of excellent shooters to connect with. Really looking forward to Battlefront 2 and what Call of Duty World War II turns out to be like. Ooh, cool. Goodbye, and... Oh, I missed him. Oh, I got him. I vaporized him. Great.
Someone told me you need a ride.
Let's go. Cool. Alright, so we got a little cut sequence here. 2K, 2,000 hours on Destiny. I'll do this that or more with Destiny 2. Wow. Don't have a spare 200 hours
picked up
right
that
now.
Guardian you never shut up about?
Gameplay look great. Amazing. Both Doom and Wolfenstein. Really can't wait to get into them.
Hold on back there!
I get the PS4 worth upgrading to a 4K TV question all the time.
Big guy.
I don't regret it, but it's indulgent, and 1080p still looks amazing. If you have the Pro, if you have a 4K TV, then I think probably it's not a bad idea. If you've got the 4K TV already,
All right,
not a bad
Guardian.
idea to sell your
Time to kick
Xbox
'em
or
where
your
it hurts.
PlayStation 4 and start moving in the 4K direction. You know, the Xbox makes a really compelling case for picking up just because it has the 4K Blu-ray support. There are certainly, you know, as these games are moving in the 4K direction, there are also these incredible looking movies.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
And there are still some that I personally want to collect, and like I picked up the Fifth Element 4K because I want that, and I was very happy that I have an Xbox. I have the One S, but it runs 4K Blu-rays. But you know, new movies like Wonder Woman and Spider-Man: Homecoming and Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Logan, they all have incredible 4K releases as well. So it's ridiculous that the PS4 Pro does not have 4K Blu-ray support. But games in 4K and movies in 4K are making a case for themselves, for sure. If you already have the TV, yes. Now, if you don't have the TV, you got to pay attention to the fact that it's not just the TV you're going to want to get. You want to get and all of this I encountered last year when I got the PS4 Pro is like, you don't just plug it into your existing audio hardware either, unless it's 4K ready. You got to go out and get a new receiver, and you know, and when you're in a new receiver, then you start thinking about better speakers, and it can have a whole trickle-down effect if you just pick up the enhanced console. So just be prepared for that. And then you got to figure out what to do with all your old gear, because not many people are going to want to pick up a 1080p TV at this point. So it's like, does it go into a spare room, or do you give it to a little brother or sister, or your folks, or you know, good problems to have, but you're going to have a lot of excess equipment. And sometimes it feels a little superfluous, but I can tell you right now, this is running on an LG OLED in front of my eyeballs, and this is goddamn beautiful. I feel very, very spoiled to play a game that looks like this on a TV that can just handle it, you know? Yeah, we get some just gorgeous looking stuff. And I'll tell you too, like, I run this Switch on this 4K TV, and the Switch looks fantastic as well. And I even threw in the Retron 5, the emulator console that runs the old cartridges, all the like Genesis and Game Boy Advance and Super Nintendo. It's amazing running all that through HDMI, and it looks awesome on this big screen. I plugged in the NES Classic. Those little sprites, they look great on a 4K TV. I would definitely, if you're looking for a 4K TV, last year's LG OLEDs will be on sale, and they're fantastic. And they firmware upgraded them, so they run games very well, and movies and stuff look fantastic on them. And the one that I have, I've talked about this before, but it actually has 3D support, and I never really gave a crap about 3D before, but when you have a you know, the pixel density of OLED, and you throw on the 3D glasses and you throw in a 3D Blu-ray or a 3D game. They don't really make too many 3D games now, but even the old PlayStation 3 stuff that was in 3D and the Xbox 360 stuff that was in 3D, passive 3D, has looked amazing on this television. But LG dropped 3D support, and I don't think any of the TV manufacturers put that in. So that's a bonus if you pick up something from last year with the 3D support in. That's another little extra doohickey, and I'm sure some of you have some 3D software, some movies or games at some point, at some time, that you'll be happy to check out. Like, I bought The Force Awakens in 3D, and it's incredible. It's just the 1080p Blu-ray, though. Ah! This must look amazing to those of you that have not seen or played any of the Destiny stuff. I'm kind of envious. Shit, no. Come on, heal up, heal up. Give us some help, please. Cool. Snipe. F you. Get this guy. That's what I was saving. Woo! All right. Here we go. Oh, can you still shoot from back there? There we go, there we go. Take some of this, some of this, some of this. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't have NBA 2K18 yet. I'm waiting for 2K to send me that code. I'm fired up to play the PS4 version and the Switch version. I'll stream some of that for sure. I don't know if I'm more powerful than because I'm playing my legacy character, or it's because I've played this so many times, but it's certainly not as intense as it was before. Am I out of bullets? I have no ammo. Okay. Now what? Still going down, okay.
The shield generator should be straight ahead.
Tell you what, I'm really looking forward to playing Gears of War 4 again on Xbox One X too. That was an awesome game. That really surprised me how much fun I had with that. I need some ammo. Bye-bye. Oh, sweetness. Okay. Do I have any kinetic? Oh, yes, I'm loaded with ammo now. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I gotta blow this up.
Destroy the turbines. The shields should fizzle. Yes, just like that.
Oh no! Get out of the way! Oh, damn it. Don't get cocky, kid.
Heat levels rising. It's working.
Nope. Get up there. Oh my god. Get up. Okay. There we go.
Zavala, we did it. The shields are down. Zavala?
Where's he now? Oh shit. Gotta get these jumps down again. Okay. Go this way. There we go.
Amanda, we're headed topside. Amanda!
Yeah, I'm really psyched for the Xbox One X, man. I want to see how that machine performs. Let's see what we got here.
How do we come back from this?
You don't.
PS4 graphics look amazing, definitely, but uncapped frame rates on PC look even better. Yeah, I'll be streaming the PS4 or PC version of this when we get that too, for sure. Okay, E3 2018 is gonna be bananas. Yep, absolutely. I'm stoked for Cuphead, man. I was just thinking about Cuphead today, Dr. Ain. Can't wait for that.
Do not look at me.
Yeah, Paladin.
Creature.
This is gonna be ridiculous on the PC. I can't wait to see it.
You are weak. Undisciplined. Cowering behind walls.
What Spider-Man's asking what PS4 is better, Slim or Pro? Well, I'd get the Pro for sure.
Fear of death.
I'd spend that extra $100 bucks.
Allow me to reacquaint you.
But damn it, it really pisses me off that this doesn't have a 4K Blu-ray player in it. That just doesn't make any sense at all.
Given. I am Gaul, and your light is mine.
Sorry, ASE Gaming. There we go. And now we're at the beginning of the game. That's an incredible opening. That's how you do it. Bravo, Bungie. And now we get decidedly less powered. Oh, thank you, Dr. Rain. My grenade toss. No pressure, but if you like what you were watching now, you should give it a chance, Andre. I'm folding under pressure as we speak. I'm not sure. Def said if Cuphead's getting a physical release. I would imagine they would. I mean, it's become now one of the big games for Xbox this quarter. It's amazing that, you know, they've got this new machine, but they don't have something just out of the blue, insanely cool that shows off. Like if Anthem was ready, or something, you know, that really kind of suggests, look, this is why you want to go 4K all the way. Yeah, beautiful music. I don't know, Fred. I don't know if they can just do that. I think it's I would imagine there's some hardware specifications that have to be included. That's a good question. Fred's asking if they can add 4K Blu-ray support to the PS4 as a software firmware upgrade. Okay, so all hell's broken loose in the city. The last city has fallen. I'm a weakling. I have no weaponry. No light. People are bad guys everywhere. Getting a kind of a Half-Life 2 vibe right now. Oh, thanks, Sean. Yeah, I've been super busy. We've been working on documentary content. We went to PAX. I was just in Montreal doing some Far Cry 5 investigation stuff. Shot a lot of content out there. You'll be seeing that soon. And what the hell else? I mean, it's travel. It's a lot of editing video content, which you'll be seeing soon. And you know, we're a small team. We're small, so we get busy on lots of initiatives and different things, and it does sort of impact the amount of time that I can sit and stream. But today is a catching up on stream days. I'm planning to do a Vic's Basement after I stream this. So. And then tomorrow I'm headed down to Ubisoft in San Francisco for some hands-on with Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but it's coming out so soon, I can't see why not. But I'm really looking forward to that. And then I'm going to do my best to stream a lot more over the next couple weeks when I get back, because everything's coming out, man. There's lots and lots of titles. There's my buddy. There's my Nolan North Ghost. Bert and Pierre, this game is fantastic. Please watch my my pre-review to get a pretty good sense of.
I can hear you, but I can't.
It was a nice video. I didn't finish the game, and I didn't really play it online with lots and lots and lots of people. There was a room filled with people that I did play with, but I really have enjoyed every second I've spent with this. And I plan to do a little bit more of a follow-up with this after I've spent a good deal of time playing this thing through again. All right, so now
I'm picking up an emergency broadcast.
We're heading out of the city.
They're evacuating the planet. We're on our own.
That's gorgeous. One thing I was talking about in the NAC stream I just did is the lack of environmental diversity. I was stuck in one area for almost the entirety of the stream, and I didn't feel that sense of progress. It felt like we were just kind of treading water and doing the same stuff over and over again. But as you'll notice in Destiny 2, there is a tremendous amount of detail and environmental change that happens as you progress along. It's beautiful. So I have some capabilities. I don't know if I'm supposed to jump up here. I'm not.
These Guardians, they had no chance without their powers. That could be us. Guardian, if you die, I can't resurrect you. We need to be very careful.
Okay. If you die, I can't resurrect you, and I'm gonna swarm you now. Yeah, it was crazy. That was a lot of dudes. Alright, maybe I won't rush right into everything. Oh, Burton, thank you so much, man. Did they kill NBA Live, Spider-Man? Is it just dead? Did they kill it again? I wouldn't be surprised if EA just packed it in. Wait a second, am I out of bullets? Oh, I haven't gotten to the thing yet, I see. I thought there was some pretty decent progress made on the last NBA Live.
They had no chance without their powers.
I was looking forward to
that could be us.
Seeing what they have coming up.
If you die, I can't resurrect you. We need to be very careful.
Oh shit. I did the exact same thing. Foolhardy. Hey, we should have the, this is a tangent, but just remembering that we've seen Kingsman Golden Circle, so we should have the Film Fury review of that up. Possibly tonight. So watch for that. I'm seeing Stronger with Johnny tonight. That's the Jake Gyllenhaal Boston marathon bombing flick, which should make us cry our eyes out tonight, which is always fun. Two grown-ass dudes just sitting there bawling in the theater. Yeah, but one thing about these movies, man, they sneak up on you Not all of them. There's a lot of crap that we see, but a lot, you know, every once in a while you're just like devastated emotionally as you're sitting there trying to compose yourself. Release the hounds.
It's that Falcon again. Is it following us? Or are we following it?
What EA should do with sports it can't get a handle on or can't, you know, actively compete with, and let's just say NBA is that, is bring back the Street franchise, man. Like, I miss NBA Street. That was fantastic. And EA had NBA Jam. They acquired that from Midway, and they released a pretty tepid Jam game. But they could go back to it and just crush it and just make something so fresh and perfect for systems like the Switch. And, you know, sort of ensconce us in some amazing couch co-op or some couch competitive gameplay. I would love that. Okay. Isn't this beautiful? Like, seriously. There's so much in this game where you just stop for a second and you go, oh my god, the detail and the textures and the lushness and they really excel. Okay. Asshole dogs. You are assholes. Assholes. Alright. Okay. Kill them all. Ah! Punching dogs in the face. Spike dogs. Punch you in the face, dog! Oh my god. This game just turned me into a psychotic. Okay. Let's get over here. What's over here? Watch that first step. Right? Look at this. Lovely. There's a lot of incredible stuff that we're going to see. So we're going to make it to the farm base, which I think is not too far. The Falcon is... Oh shit. Oh no. Where do I start? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to fall.
Oh look, somebody left a perfectly good guardian lying around. Things must be worse than I thought. And that's our cue. Time to go, people!
Punch that cliff in the face.
Where are you all going?
As far away from here as possible.
That Falcon, it belongs to you?
Def said I got swarmed by some missiles early in the game, but yeah, I've played this a few times. So.
Probably gonna need one of these too. Time to make yourself useful.
This is really what they.
All right, people, spin them up. Got a long flight ahead of us.
This is really what they spent the dough on. Is giving us a sense of place, a sense of the characters, lots more. You know, narrative is distributed by the people that they've populated the world of Destiny with, and makes it way more interesting. There's some cool comedic elements and later on.
Do you see, traveler, all that I have done? Grace me with your light.
It's just really lovely, beautiful game.
They did a great job. My empire. See me, and the Red Legion will be your true guardians.
Dominus, the city is secure. Those who fled are being hunted. and those foolish enough to remain have been executed. Victory, as with all things, is yours to claim.
This victory is as much yours as mine, old friend.
All that
Thanks everybody
remains
for
is
joining me on
completion
this.
of the
This
cage
is awesome.
around this great
Thank you.
machine. Then we may begin the extraction of its power.
Hey Hans, how
and
you
put
doing?
it to
Good to
its
see you.
rightful use.
They call it the Traveler.
Good to see you.
I would contend
Triox,
that
yeah,
other
that
civilizations
that
may be
lip
more
thing
precise.
looks so painful, doesn't it?
Its functions can be controlled.
Like, talk about
and
weird sunburns you would get there.
as we have so clearly proven.
Yet they believe
Yeah.
it to be a god.
Or Sean, imagine if they were hot. Like, what the hell would you do?
Goal. We have spent our lives, you and I.
You can certainly
working
see
to
that
reshape our
the
society.
developers took
We
influence
forge
from
our people.
Warhammer
We build
40k
an
and
empire
lots of
nearly
other things as
destroyed
well.
by Callus's greed
But they created
and
so much
corruption.
content. I don't know how you would
Nothing
go
in
about
this
building this stuff
universe
without kind of
greater than you.
liberally borrowing
The Red
from
Legion will have that machine's power. You will
design
be
concepts.
called Emperor. What more would the Dominers have?
I would have words with my guest.
Probably hear it a lot, Vic, but if you're on PS4, we could use one more for our... I don't know what you mean there, Ryan Dunlop. If you're on PS4, we could use one more for our did when we do it. I just got Wonder Woman on 4K Blu-ray, yes, and I'm dying to watch that. I have Guardians 2 on 4K, and Close Encounters 4K just arrived. I think Johnny and I are going to do because it's the 40th anniversary of Close Encounters, so I think Johnny and I are going to review the 4K Blu-ray of that. I'm not buying that many Blu-rays anymore. Probably like most of you, the movie disc obsession has slowed down quite a bit. But because of the television and because of this move towards 4K, it does spur that
Coming up on the
that
European
lust
Dead
a little
Zone.
bit, you
Gonna
know,
be our
and
new
especially if
home for a while.
you're talking about visually exciting movie. Like I've got Spider-Man: Homecoming as well, but when you're talking Guardians 2 and Wonder Woman and
That thing?
Logan and things like
They
that,
call it the Shard of the
I
Traveler.
want to watch those again in the
I
highest
call
resolution
it
I can.
not a place you want to go poking around.
All right, here we go. So this is the farm. This is kind of headquarters. You level up a little bit here. You can buy some weaponry, and you can get gifts and mail and stuff from other players. And you'll see a lot of other people that are playing are going to be milling about as well right now. It's still kind of super early days though, so it's not really, the game hasn't really opened up to the fullest degree. Like, it takes up to level 20 before I get a Sparrow, which was interesting. And things like that. But let's see what we got here. Vault terminal. Nothing. Oh. So I have all of these emotes because of...
Deborah, keep your head down. No, I don't think the Fallen are interested in debating.
and emblems and stuff. I mean, I'm going to try to avoid spending a lot of time
Do you wish me to decrypt something?
customizing
I'm
and
glad to see you
augmenting
safe.
everything. Okay, acquire.
I am Tyra. Tyra Karn. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Have
Mr.
we met
Precision has
before?
joined my fire team. Awesome. Good to see
Losing
you.
my connection to the light has been disorienting. Now,
I'm running a warlock,
I
yeah.
understand you seek the shard of the
But
Traveler.
I wasn't able to play
I
the
too
because I don't know if I don't think the beta
jagged,
stuff carries over to this,
a
which is where I
wound that
played
never
a
heals.
Titan,
But I do
and I
not
played the
trust
Hunter,
its
but I was
pull.
just on a
Like us,
Bungie
The shard no
supplied
longer knows the light. Not since the Traveler
account
cast it off during
in
the
the
eclipse.
in the
For centuries
pre-review
it has
space that
twisted
I was playing that game
corrupted everything
in
around
Bellevue. So I'm talking over her
Where it
talking.
lies is now a place of death. If you are determined to go,
Remember.
But I wanted a taste of all of the different classes. I played Warlock. I'm surprised I was Warlock on Destiny 1. That's the character that I chose the original time. I thought I was a hunter, but I was a Warlock, which was actually kind of fortuitous because I wanted to play as the Warlock in this playthrough. Hello, Mr. Precision. It's good to see you. You have a nice hoodie, and I like your helmet. Oh, that's your visor. Hello. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. You're the one. Alright. Let's go talk to very, very serious lady up there. Let's see what she's got to say. Oh, I've got new armor. Alright then. What's this? 21. Let's do it. And I'm at power 11. Have I got any cool crap? No, nothing yet.
I like to watch the feeds while I work.
Alright. Okay, here we go. Send me on a mission. Let's go.
This is... lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside
do I
the
watch
city
other
half my
channels,
life.
other gamer channels?
So...
A little bit.
Anyway,
I wish I had more time to do stuff like that, but I spend so much time on the content that we're building that I don't have tons of time. But I definitely check out Johnny's stuff at Happy Console Gamer.
So I'm not
He's
about to
terrific,
stop
man. It's been it's been interesting for me to get to. I really love hanging out with that guy. Clearly,
see all these refugees?
The way that YouTube content is made, it's so much more about the person and their life and the way that they impact. And I've learned a lot just from watching Johnny's stuff about the decorum and the openness of YouTube, because and obviously I've been dabbling with the streaming for a few years now, so I've been getting a lot more comfortable in that world. But I'm used to almost 25 years of television where we just make something, cut it, and send it out into the world, and it's kind of very edited and structured, and it's sort of like, okay, we send it off and we rub our hands together and say, okay, what are we going to build next? But it's a constant evolving conversation when you're dealing with internet broadcasting and streaming and sort of these dispatches. It's almost like you guys are pen pals with me, which is very different from TV. There was a remove with television. So to watch a pro like Johnny and the way that he's always been able to interact, or the way that he evolved his show in a way that he's been able to interact with people, has been really cool for me. It's amazing, right? Like, I learned a lot with Tommy. I've learned a lot with everybody I've worked with, but I learned a lot co-hosting and reviewing with Tommy, and his ability to promote his passion and promote his work and promote his skills, and being very comfortable with all that. That taught me a hell of a lot. He really made me appreciate my value as a presenter, as a host, because I don't know if you guys remember when I started EP, I really kind of put myself in as a cub reporter, is what I called myself. And for me, when I started, I was really just about like servicing the subjects, the people that we were going to talk to, and the things that we were going to talk about, and I wasn't really that interested in becoming a personality or a host. But Tommy made me recognize my strengths and my values there, and feedback that I got from networks and partners did as well. And just playing off of him was great. But then I also learned a tremendous amount from Scott and his ability to just get wacky and out of nowhere, and that it was very improvisational, sort of playful, playing off of him. And now I'm learning a whole bunch of new skills, and Marissa as well. Marissa approached everything from her own perspective, and she's I'm going to say a few years younger than me. I'm going to just put a few in there, but she's several years younger than me, and to have that perspective also taught me a lot about communicating to the world. And now I'm learning a tremendous amount of new stuff working with Johnny, so I feel very lucky. And through it all, many of you have been watching, and you've watched me kind of grow up on TV, which is crazy, or grow up in front of the camera, which is, it's really crazy. Okay, I got guided game tickets. I don't know what the hell I just did, but I got those things. I don't know what a guided game is. I don't know what's going on right now, because this is obviously a little bit different than what we did before. Okay, so do I need to talk with her? Farm Overseer? Let's go see. All I know is that I'm going to get to the EDZ, and I'm going to go talk to a sniper, and he's going to send me on a bunch of stuff.
Guardian, hello.
Okay. Okay, so I earn some of that stuff when I come back, okay. The farm becomes much more open and interesting as you complete missions and level up a little bit. Boom. Play a little soccer for a second with this oversized Rocket League ball. Boink! Yeah! Woo! And there's another soccer ball. Okay.
Tell me the truth. Will we ever win?
Now, let's go. There are too many players for this activity? What? The Red War campaign? I can't enter the campaign? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, is that true? The map is not available. Yeah, I haven't unlocked anything yet. What is this? Complete mission Spark in the EDZ. So I have to go to the EDZ, but I can't get there? Okay, now I can. Alright. There we go. Please make a nostalgia segment on this channel dedicated to the Saturn, Dreamcast, PS1 to talk about games like Shenmue, Panzer. Keep up the good work. This channel is awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tiago. This is the one soul mission. Sorry, Vic, try again. Paladin, will you be going back to TV or will you keep doing YouTube? Nicholas, I don't know, man. TV is very weird and different right now. Everybody's gun shy and it's a different deal. I'll tell you, like I've talked about this a lot, and apologies to people that have heard this, but at the end of last year, because I had been in some conversations about potentially bringing EP to partners, and nothing happened, and there was no reason why nothing happened, and it was just all vague and unsatisfactorily sort of handled from my viewpoint. You know, I'd prefer a flat-out no, we can't afford it, or no, we can't do this, or no, this is not right, to just vague and open-ended and no response or no answer. And I was getting that for, you know, by the end of 2016. I basically set my own goal with that. It's like, okay, if I don't hear from people, I'm going to make some decisions about what's next. And I didn't hear from people, and then I just realized that, you know, we're reaching a lot of people. Not as many as I'd hoped for, but it takes time to grow when you're wherever you are. But we're reaching a lot of people, and we're making content that people dig, and I'd rather just make the content than sit around waiting for people to wake up and make decisions, you know. We have a proven track record of being able to make content that people like and watch in a family kind of setting, which has really been a difficult challenge for people that make video game content. But we cracked that nut, and I'd like to do it. I miss television. I miss that sort of megaphone. But I don't want to deal with people's inadequacies and their inability to make decisions and their fear. You know, I understand their fear. I understand the trepidation because advertising dollars are drifting and the industry is changing. I get it. But I think it's a crying shame that I talk about this almost every stream, I feel like, but I think it's a crying shame that there is no sort of mainstream broadcast kind of regular presence for this type of content, because these products, they are products. I hate referring to these things as products, but these products are massive, and they stand to be more massive if you expand the reach to include people that don't have time to know about all the little intricacies and details about our medium. And that's what we were able to provide with television. And so, yes, I miss it, and I would gladly, you know, welcome a discussion to continue on with some kind of TV presence. But I'm not just going to spend every waking moment of my day knocking on doors trying to find something and somebody that understands what we do. I'd rather just, you know, make content, talk with you guys, have time to play these games so I can talk about them, and just carry on.
Let me know when you reach.
So, long-winded answer. I wish I had, you know, picked up enough revenue along the way to make a bid for myself to do something like acquire the G4 network, or you know, launch a network of my own with people or something, but I didn't. I was a you know, a contracted producer that spent all the money that I had for production on the people that I employed, and you know, so we just made the best stuff that we could, and that served us well. We had the longest running content of its kind in the world in television, but TV has changed, and it sucks. It sucks that TV just can't understand that, or you know, TV broadcasters can't understand that it can be on TV and the internet at the same time with amazing content. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled programming of Destiny 2 on the road to the EDZ. So I don't have my light powers or anything like that yet. I am...
Those Fallen weren't wearing any house colors we've seen before.
I still have some secrets to uncover. So quarantine sector 236. Okay, let's unlock some stuff. Loot box. Let's see what this weapon does. Is it better? Yes, it is. Do I gotta have a better helmet? No, my power went up. Cool. Yes, you spend a lot of time in this customizing and augmenting and powering up. Gorgeous, huh?
The Shard of the Traveler. This is it.
Cool.
Right out of our vision.
So cool. So creepy, ethereal. Love it. I'm fine. Don't walk through the fire. Where are these guys going? Okay, I got these guys. Nice. Going over this way. Alright, here we go. Yeah! Man, this is a special thing to play this again in my own game cave. I had a very comfortable setup with my pre-review time, but it wasn't my house. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is great. Thank you for joining me on this adventure too, you guys. This is cool. I'll chat with you in a sec. I'll read some of the comments here in just 1 second here. I just want to get to where we're going here. We are in the Blackened Forest. You can fast travel to different locations on the map too. I think that's one of the new things that they added for D2. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Bye. Ooh, I got Stubborn Oak. Let's see what that does. Oh, not this. Many buttons. Okay. Oh, I got a new helmet. Let's see what that does. Oh, yeah, I want that. And we want that. And we want... no, this is old, right? Let's dismantle that. Dismantle this. Dismantle that. Don't need this. And my power weapon. Bam. Get rid of this. Already up to power 17. Alright. Here we go. Oops. You little dang. Where are you going? Or dreg? Oh shit. Those guys have popped out of the weeds. Uh-oh. 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 Run. There we go. Where'd you all go? Oh, yeah! Boom! Out of bullets. Okay. Nice. Yes! Watch out, watch out. Scumbags. Got you. Watch out, watch out. Fading. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh man, look at that mess. Holy crap. Without all the powers, you sure get a Halo vibe. Ah, yes. Goodbye. Nice.
I think we scared them away.
All right.
Take me to the shard.
Okay, cool. Let's see what we get here. Chaos Knight, yeah, absolutely. It depends on the type of game for sure. If it's how I feel. Like if I feel I'm ready, I can go in front of the camera because I don't write scripts, right? I just kind of take notes and I take a lot of mental notes and I try to convey how the game makes me feel more than just about the features and the details of the what's provided in the game. It's more. You can get all that stuff from previews and back of the box. What I want to convey in my reviews is how I feel when I'm playing it and whether the time I've spent with it is very valuable. Some of these games, though, they really hooked me. Like Gravity Rush 2 I played at the beginning of the year. I didn't really love it, but I played it to the end. And, sometimes you do end up spending the whole thing. You play the whole damn thing. Your feeling is the same at hour 10 as it is at hour 20. And the score doesn't change, but sometimes they do hook you even if they're mediocre. But it comes down to feel for sure, It's always a balance because I've always made quite a bit of content, even now with a small team. I got the light. Oh yes. Oh yes. Sorry. But it comes down to feel. It's like when I feel ready that I'm going to give you guys a competent bit of information that will have some value. I do my best to finish as many games as I can throughout the year, but obviously if I only talked about stuff or only reviewed stuff when I got to the end of everything, I'd review a lot less games in a year. And my track record's pretty good. You know, and it's really hard too. Like, you can only do the best that you can with this stuff to begin with. But you know, there's certainly a lot of games that are they're built to never end, and they keep changing and adding new features and things like that. Like, I never made it back to Mass Effect Andromeda after my initial, and I didn't review it either, by the way, because I'd only put in like 15 hours or something. But I did do a stream just as the embargo was lifting about my thoughts on the game. But then they kept improving it and tweaking it, but it was so discouraging what they had presented at the beginning that it was really hard to kind of justify jumping back in and going for it. And I liked No Man's Sky when it first came out, and I could see the potential, and I really dug it. But I also understood all of the, and I had a lot of, I put 40 hours in, I was like, yeah, this is really cool. I didn't put 200 hours in, and I could also see why people were really disappointed with what came out of the launch thing. But then, of course, that team kept going back and fixing and repairing. And I, you know, because of the nature of the job, I'm not able to just jump into these things that are persistent and go on and are constantly updated. And I have to tell you, that's a big area of concern for the industry, because the game development, the makers, because they're making a lot of these games to be long tail and to be played for years, like Rainbow Six, which I thought was pretty cool when it first came out. Rainbow Six, whatever the current one is, but it's still popular. They keep updating it with new content. It's sold well. It keeps increasing its audience. I haven't been able to go back into that, so my initial review, which was reflective of the, I don't know, 10 or 12 hours that I put into it when I played it, would probably be augmented with some brand new details if I had the time to go and jump back in there, but I haven't. So yes, it's tricky. It's tricky when it's right to review these things. It always has been, but I try to do the best that I can, and I think, you know, over the course of my career, my job, and you guys getting to know me, I think that's the determining factor here as well, is that I've always put my face out there. It hasn't just been a textual review that you read and I'm representing a brand. It's been me. It's been my opinion, my subjective opinion, right from the beginning. And as viewers of EP got to know me and Reviews on the Run and stuff, as people got to know me and my colleagues and the other reviewers, you could kind of determine where your tastes would align with what I had to say, or what Ben had to say, or Jose, or Steve, or Scott, or Tommy, or whatever. And I think that's been the determining factor. So I'm back on the farm. I did my mission. I can collect some loot. I'm going to take a second here and just read a couple things. Thank you, everybody, for chatting and coming in and joining me on this. This is fantastic. I have seen the trailer for Tomb Raider. It looks good. I love Alicia Vikander. It's amazing how much it looks like the game, which kind of makes me think, why are they making movies of games that look exactly the same? But, you know, we'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing that thing. Fred, I love you and your support, brother. You really are a kind person. Thank you so much. Martin, ever consider Twitch? We are on Twitch. We have a channel on Twitch. It's got, you know, we have some followers and we appreciate everybody there. But what I dig about YouTube is that it collects all of the stuff, all the edited stuff, everything in one place. And that convenience is handy. But we do still stream on Twitch. I'll be streaming Xbox stuff on Twitch. I want to check out their Mixer as well. But we still absolutely do use it. And from time to time we do Vic's Basement streams that go from go onto Twitch and YouTube at the same time as well. Let's see. I've always enjoyed your reviews, so thanks for the response. Oh, thank you, Chaos Knight. Thanks for the live stream. You're welcome, Burton. You stepped on their fire. Most dishonorable. I did, yes. What makes a game like Destiny 2 so enjoyable to come back again and again? I love it. Thank you. Emmanuel, what makes a game like this so enjoyable? I think it's the tactility of the experience. I think it starts there. I think you just feel great just playing it. I think that the controls and the finesse of your character and the movements and the enemy stream are all from Bungie's experience making Halo games really, really tight. And then they add in all of the collectible layers and the constant stream of unlockable content that you earn, that loot barrage that Diablo kind of perfected. And so you combine that plus the social aspects, you've got an undeniable smash. You know, it just works. TV is dying. Well, TV is Lance like bike. TV is it's shifting, and I've always looked at it like, if you notice the rundown, it's made almost exactly the same way that we made the rundown for EP on television. I've always thought that a screen is a screen is a screen. And I feel like, you know, as the Emmys just proved with historic wins for streaming content, I think that's the case. I just think that there are a lot of programming executives that are stuck in an idea that they need to lock off access, and they need to, you know, put up a firewall on how people access your content and when they access your content. And that's what's changing. And I think TV needs to evolve to a point where every second of televised content is available to watch online in a convenient way. But obviously they need to be able to make their money back. And that's the challenge. I've hated the fact that EP has been, as a television entity, has been sandwiched in with the likes of, you know, dramatic content that people have spent millions of dollars on to create and kind of own and possess, when EP really is an information show, you know, and it's about trying to reach as many people with information about all of this stuff. And I feel like our broadcast partners should have understood that they can create a third model or a different model for how they present material like ours, that could be beneficial to them and their advertising partners, because let's face it, these media companies are all engineered and engined by advertising. And I certainly pitched that to previous partners, but you know, a lot of these media conglomerates are so focused in so many different ways that it's hard for people to make big changes like that, you know. It's definitely a very different age. It's going to be amazing to see what we kind of understand as mainstream media in 20 years, you know, and how we access that stuff. Vic, you're one of the reasons I still play games like crazy. Oh, Marco, thank you so much, man. That rocks, brother. Thank you. This is once sorry, try again. Okay, what clan are you in? I think I'm in an EPN clan, or I was for Destiny 1. It's Shooter Crack, Paladin. Love the online content. That being said, I had my laptop hooked up to my 65-inch screen a couple days ago and really enjoyed seeing the rundown like that again. Oh, yeah, that's super cool, Sean. Yeah, you can watch our content on the big screen. I don't know if any of you have Samsung TVs, but I think like we post all of our stuff to Dailymotion as well, and Dailymotion has an EPN channel, dailymotion.com/EPN, and they have an app. And so I think you can just go to the app on your smart TV.
Well, look at you.
And watch us right there. And so I think YouTube is on a lot of TVs and stuff.
I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad.
And obviously you can watch us on the consoles and Apple TV.
There are a lot more survivors out there.
Okay, so I get to choose one of these suckers?
Gotta get the word out that the farm is a safe haven. I sent a friend into the EDZ a few hours ago to set up a comm network.
Oh, I can buy them. That's
His name's
right.
Devram K.
Okay.
Good guy. Great shot. Don't tell him I said that. If you give him
I'm
a
not
hand,
a big fan of the
I take it as
hand
a personal
cannons.
favor.
Let's get the refugee boots. Okay, cool.
See you soon.
Bottom. Let's do some Don't need that.
Say what you want to say.
Get rid of this sucker. Let's see. Got a lot of boots
Do you want
here.
rabbit or dove tonight? Whatever you want, Birdie.
I spend a lot of time dismantling stuff I don't need. Right. I think that's the one I'm supposed to do, right? I dismantle stuff I don't need.
I'm here.
Boop. Okay, and now I can choose something here, I think, right? No, not yet. No, I haven't got my subclass opened up yet. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to the EDZ. Is that right? Oh, but first I gotta go talk to this guy. Oh, this is to tell me about the Crucible, right? So I can play some multiplayer stuff.
You and I walked together as the tower burned. And now, here you stand. Your light burns a path before us.
We'll play Crucible later. Crucible was something that I wasn't blown away by in my pre-review. I'll definitely play some more soon, but I think what's more interesting is going to... No, not the Crucible. To the EDZ. I'm a sucker for this improved campaign that they have. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna land here, and we're gonna launch that, and here we go. I should be able to unlock my class ability right now. Love this online content. Mark, I'll check it out again. Do I have to be in the farm to unlock the subclass? I can't remember. I'll go into my menu when I land. So slick, right? Gorgeous. When's this game coming out again? Burton, the game's out.
The EDZ is around,
triangle on your class.
especially around the old town.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot
Last
rougher.
Disciple.
You want to help them? Find Devrim Kay.
Hey Vic, it's your favorite 18th century philosopher. I love that you watch Friedrich Nietzsche. That's awesome. No, you can do it from your menu. I think it's out now, Burton Pierre. Yep, this game is available everywhere except on PC. That comes out next month. Okay, so I think we'll get to the EDZ, and then I have to we'll go meet Devrim. But I'm going to first see if I can activate my subclass. Oh, details. Right. Boom. What is this? Oh, I have one upgrade point. Okay, so solar grenade. Yes, solar grenade. Oh, I have that already. I can unlock this. My healing rift. Right. Cool. Okay. Boom. So I'm a Dawnblade with a Warlock subclass. Okay. Yeah, it's this sort of fusion of sci-fi and fantasy that. Oh, I have some clan invites there. That's great. Okay. All right, cool. I will join up with my clan in a little bit here. Oh yeah, so these guys are out here already shooting. So one thing that's interesting is the bad guys don't have level numbers above them. They just kind of increase in difficulty alongside yours, which makes the game challenging forever, right? So Devrim is up here. Okay. Boom.
I do hope you intend to move at some point
There he is.
in the near future.
Okay.
A guest? And here I have no tea to serve. These are dire times indeed. Devrim Kay, the 8th, at your service. City militia, back when there was a city. Now I serve at the pleasure of my dear friend Soraya Hawthorne. First on the docket, contact other refugees and tell them of the farm. That means building a comm network from the ground up. And even though I happen to be a damn good shot, the Fallen are giving me a devil of a time. I dare say, stay low and move quietly.
Okay, so there are adventures that pop up. He didn't give me... Oh, I see. I'm learning about adventures is what I'm doing right now. Okay.
Be careful out there.
Okay, yeah, he's just telling me that there are random adventures. And you can see them on your map. So there's one right there, so we'll just go and check that out, okay? So it's over here. Boom. And they are identified by these swords that are stuck into the ground.
Give it a look, will you?
Oh, I see. Find the banner.
This is a House of Judgment sigil. We used to work with a Fallen who flew this banner.
Curious. Well, the Fallen seem to have put this up as a bit of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there. Bit of a story to them. We both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby.
Doesn't this remind you of a Call of Duty game or something? Alright, let's go over this way.
Very well done. To survive, we'll have to look for every opportunity. Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church. Take a look.
Okay, so this just give me a... isn't this gorgeous? They did such a great job at the environment. Symbol on the wall of the church. Gotta go back over here. Boom.
Devrim, where did this symbol come from?
I believe your city hunters must have put them here and there about the region as they scouted around. I think they meant it to mark something special. Or dangerous.
Or both. Let's go check it out.
Ooh, he's not dead. Okay. Let's cruise in over here. Oh yes, like something totally out of Dungeons and Dragons. All of a sudden I'm going into the basement of the church. Cruise along down here.
The history of this region is fascinating. I believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there? Be careful.
So we will finish this mission, and then I have to pause the stream and work out what I'm doing for the rest of the afternoon. And you can trust me that I am just barely scratching the surface on what this game is all about. And the hooks that it will have on me. It's going to be very hard for me not to spend a lot of time in this. away my sun grenade. You guys see the live action trailer for this game? They did an amazing job of that. Get this captain here, okay. Where's my guy? Where did he go? Oh my god, I totally wasted that. There he is. Oh no. Oh my god, get out of there. Ah, I got hammered. Boo! Oh yeah, I got this guy. Where am I going over here? Oh, this guy is a dick. He is crushing me. That's why. He's got the zippy. He is able to... Oh my god, he's tough.
I just snagged a key code from that captain. I think I can open his supply cache.
Oh, get out of there. Okay. There we go. We'll take this.
Good work down there, you two.
Nice.
Keep an eye out for other hidey holes and treasures like this one. But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting the kettle on now.
Nice. Okay. I'll get to the church tower. You see, like, I don't want to keep playing. I don't want to stop. I'll get to the church tower, but that's going to be it, I think. Where is it? Where's the church tower? Is it up here? Did I jump down from here? I forget. Get up there. Alright. Where am I going? Where am I going? Don't know where I'm going. Did I come from here? I did. Follow the bodies. Oh, I think I just did a loop. I did. Was it this way? It might have been this way. Let's see. Got some new abilities here. Let's see what we got here. Boop! What is this? Firebolt grenade. Sure. Boom. Firebolt grenade activated. And I got some stuff. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. That's much better. That's cool. Boom. And... alright. 30 power. Okay. What's this? Okay, go back. Okay. I don't want to stop, but I gotta stop, guys. that's the danger of Destiny 2 streaming. Okay. I don't want to stop, but I gotta stop. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I'm sure I will stream some more. I'm heading out, looking forward to catching up. There's Sean, Mark, Cameron, Last Disciple, Burton, Frederick, Cameron, Sean. We'll talk soon, okay, everybody? Chaos Knight. Thank you for watching, and thank you for watching if you're checking out the archive of this. There will be more streaming on EPN. Have a great day, everybody. Okay.